Happy to be here. I'm popping in to bring you a full moon reading, full moon in Aquarius reading for the Twin Flame Collective. I'll be using a special spread for that. Beautiful full moon in Aquarius will be at its peak today at 10:36-ish p.m. Eastern time here in the States. That's about 7:36 on the West Coast, and in the middle of the night across the pond and other points around the globe for tomorrow. So be ready for some powerful release. And what are we releasing? Anything that's blocking our ability to take our own unique gifts, Leo, and bring it to the world. What are your gifts coming from the Leo energy of your unique gifts, your high-spirited energy, your creativity, your passion? And then Aquarius says, now give it to the world. Now bring it to humanity, which is part of the Twin Flame mission anyway. So really powerful that we have the full moon in Aquarius now and another full moon in Aquarius at the end of August. So I think on the 22nd. So not technically a blue moon because they're not in the same month, but double the opportunity twice in a row that we get to work with this same energy. So I'm going to do a similar spread for that one as well to see if there's any progress. I'm excited. Okay. Normally, full moons can tend to amplify energy, and I'm just here to tell you this one should be easier going because all the crazy energy already happened in the past 2 weeks. All of the personal planets have shifted. Many of us have felt that upheaval. If you haven't, that's a miracle because it has impacted every aspect of our lives through our personal planets. We're really getting stirred up. So this full moon, all that's behind us, and now we get to focus on that inner creativity, pleasure, joy, lightening up, tapping into our gifts, and then releasing it to humanity. So really nice full moon to work with. Okay, you know how I like to do this, Queen of the Moon Oracle, where we've been, yes, where we are, where we're headed. I love it. And then I'll get into the reading. So this is for the collective of Twin Flame. Doesn't matter what your sign is, masculine, feminine, doesn't matter. I'm tapping into the strongest energies coming through. Where we've been, assessing, that's where we came from, sizing things up, right? As everything's been shaking up since the last new moon. The Cancerian new moon. It took me by surprise. I thought it would be a little gentler than it was. No. And it's about pulling back and really kind of zeroing in on what the hell just happened there. That's what this assessing is about. This could also be referring to the new moon in Aquarius, which was, I want to say, February 11th, right around Valentine's Day. I did a special reading for that. So this is the culmination from where that began. And that could be what we've been assessing here since February or just the last 2 weeks. You can use it either way. Right now, fruition, card 37. I love it. Things coming to fruition, things we've set in motion. We assess a situation. We figured out our course. We drop little seeds along the way, and things are starting to come to fruition now. And then going forward, resilience. This feels to me always like the 10 of Wands. Almost like, I'm about to offload a lot of negative karma, unburden myself. I've been resilient. I've pushed through all of this through twists and turns and heavier energy and things that are burdensome or stressful. We're about to unload all that. So where we assessed in the past, things are kind of coming to fruition. And then going forward, we will have the opportunity to offload anything that has been weighing us down. I like it. So let's take a look at full moon in Aquarius for the Twin Flame Collective, please. Yeah, I'm good with that because the 8 of Cups as mission, this first card being mission, it is about walking away from what doesn't serve on an emotional level. It's also about turning your back on drama. And it's also about continuing on your spiritual journey. right? Being sure you're on the right path. I like it. What is supporting you or challenging? Oh, support, 3 of Wands. So there is an energy here of ships coming in because we're making the right decisions to further our mission, to stay on the true path, So therefore, this is what I'm talking about, fruition. Ships coming in, things that we've been setting in motion. We assess the situation. We walked away from what that didn't serve and toward the true path. And now here we have the energy of the 3 of Wands to support us. So now I'm going to go you, them, you. You'll see. You, them, you. Perfect. Them. And then up here, Queen of Cups. Hello. And down here, oof. Advice is the 5 of Swords. So we have to be aware of either outside sources of sabotage or self-sabotage. So that's part of the guide. So let me go ahead and tell you what we've got here. So I already said this is mission, and this is what's supporting us on the mission. This side is you. As you're working on your soul's purpose, for this connection, you're ready for some communication. Could be some travel involved for some of you. It doesn't have to be that, but I'm feeling like something's starting to move. And the creative energy coming in, the passionate energy coming in with Leo season is almost propelling you forward to at least get out of the stuck energy. Possibly lots of messages going back and forth. We have your divine counterpart here in the 2 of Pentacles. They are still sizing things up. Assessing realities on the ground, right? Didn't we have the assessing card? So they may still be in the assessing energy, assessing realities on the ground. What are they really dealing with? Pros and cons, weighing their own priorities as they're working with the energy of the connection. So it's almost like it was something that came up in the first half of I want to say the first half of July, the 2 of Pentacles, or the second half of June. 2 of Pentacles all the time. And that was kind of a sign to me in almost every reading. That card was prominently placed as okay, well, I'm sorting through it now, and I have to be ready to take action in a moment's notice, or at least, make my decision. But in the meantime, I've got everything kind of up in the air. So that's what your person is working on. Here's your karmic challenge, is staying in the energy of the Empress, the unconditional love of divine feminine. Their karmic challenge, Page of Swords. Little dispassionate and detached here. It feels almost as if they're looking for information to kind of help them decide which way they're going to go. So that's a karmic challenge because they're trying to do it from a safe vantage point, not really confronting the situation head on, as I feel you're ready to do. So it's very interesting, the Page of Swords as a karmic challenge, because normally he's more like the detective or the spy of the tarot. He's just on a fact-finding mission. But it could be that that whoever this is spending too much time looking for proof before they put their foot down on the ground and decide which way they're going. Interesting. Okay, present energy, Queen of Cups. We've got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but we also have what I feel is the empathy card coming through. Staying in unconditional love may be a challenge, but present energy is all about love and the ability to hold space. It's about not just empathy, compassion, sensitivity, caring that comes from a genuine source. So it doesn't, it's unfettered. There's no agenda, no hidden agenda with the Queen of Cups. So I feel the present energy is very loving and sensitive and empathic and compassionate. We have to start with ourselves and then offer it to the other. But here's the divine guidance is all around this 5 of Swords. So I can't wait to get to that. But let's go ahead and start with the 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups. Huh. Queen of Cups. Perfect. Oh my gosh. So, I believe you are the Queen of Cups in this scenario, whoever you are watching. Of course, the whole thing could come in reversed for you as well. I feel almost as if you're both mirroring the same energy. Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles underneath, and you're not happy about it. Okay, so in terms of the mission, I'm feeling what's coming through is, do it or get off the pot is what's coming through, because I'm on a mission here. I'm holding space. I'm coming from love. I'm coming from high vibration. I'm coming from compassion, but we've got a mission here, and I don't have time to waste on, somebody who's got everything up in the air. So I almost feel, in a way, to some degree, part of the challenge that you're working with is that emotional detachment. I almost feel as if the Queen of Cups here is pulling away a little bit. Part of the problem is that maybe you're not on the same, you're not reaching the same point at the same time. If this person that you're dealing with is, things are up in the air, they're undecided, they've got other things that they're putting their time and attention to, that would displease me. And I'm getting the impression that that's part of the problem. Then we have got the Three of Wands. Yes, whatever's coming in is coming in slowly. Seven of Swords under, and the Ace of Swords. So some big truth is what you're trying to manifest here to support you. Am I dealing with someone who's trustworthy and stable, or am I dealing with someone who's just playing me? So I feel as if the Three of Wands supporting the Eight of Cups, we're really talking about the support for the Queen of Cups. Knight of Pentacles would be slow, steady, deliberate, intentional, trustworthy, grounded, responsible, reliable, practical. Let me go through my keywords here. And this is the opposite of that. This is someone who's just really kind of in it for themselves. Not always honest about a situation. And that's what's coming to light here underneath. Maybe not something that you're consciously manifesting, but it's going to be a byproduct of the situation, is you will get a question answered with regard to this person's stability and reliability versus their just being in it for themselves in the moment, taking what they can get and going. Wow, but you're ready. Part of your soul's purpose, you're at that point now where you're ready to talk about it. Five of Swords. Can't even make it up. Healing from the sabotage. Five of Swords. Two cards of healing here. Interesting. Four of Swords, Five of Swords, and the Star. Aquarius right there. So this Five of Swords is an issue, and I feel like what you want to talk about is either how you're reflecting back on that or how you're healing from it, because it does seem like you feel like you were set up. You were set up. And that's what you're trying to heal from. And that's why what you're calling in is the truth. Who am I dealing with? Is this person being honest with me? Wow. So let's look at the Two of Pentacles for them. Well, they're about to get their world rocked, that's for sure. We've got the Two of Pentacles, Tower, and the Seven of Cups. So I feel like something has totally taken them by surprise. It's thrown them into this energy of like, what the heck is this? Everything feels up in the air and not in a super comfortable way for this person, causing a lot of emotional upheaval and overwhelm, confusion underneath. This is divine masculine energy. It's kind of interfering with their ability to step into that, it's coming from underneath. So it's in the psyche. It's not part of their conscious awareness, but they're not yet in a position where they can take action. That's sort of being sidelined, that emperor energy of action taking, which is where they should be coming from at this point. Remember, this part of the reading is about where are we in terms of soul's purpose. They've been taking, they have suffered a blow here. Something has shifted pretty unexpectedly, it may be in their personal life, but it's definitely at least emotional. Seven of Cups. So whatever's going on, there's upheaval for this person that they're trying to deal with. It's blocking their ability to take action from a position of strength and decisiveness. That's why the Two of Pentacles. Very interesting. I'm looking at you and this is the mission part of it, and I almost feel like what you're saying is, ain't nobody got time for that. I'm moving forward on the path. You can catch up later. That's kind of what's coming through, because you're not clear on whether or not this is intentional, whether you're being played, set up. Ooh. So let's look at your karmic challenge is this Empress energy. King of Wands, Knight of Swords, Queen of Wands. Woo! Yeah, karmic challenge. There's a truth that somebody needs to speak truth to power here. I feel like you're getting ready for that now. You may need a little bit more healing. We have King and Queen of Wands with the Knight of Swords in between. There's an imperative here. It's a timing issue with regard to TikTok. We've got to clear the air if we're going to move forward together. And that's part of the sticking point right here. It's hard to stay in unconditional, high vibration, divine feminine love when there's a sense of urgency about clearing the air so that you can move forward, hopefully in union. But in the event that you're already in separation, then that could be an even greater sense of urgency to clear this matter up. Queen of Wands can be a karmic partner. It can be somebody that's getting in the mix here. We do have this Five of Swords twice. We do have the Seven of Swords. We have the Tower. So we've got some hints here that there could be someone else in the mix that's stirring the pot. Page of Swords for your person, their karmic challenge. Knight of Cups, Three of Cups, Magician. Wow. Feel like they're spending too much time looking for proof of something before moving toward love. It's part of their karmic challenge. The Three of Cups may also be what's holding them back, especially if there is a third party. For many of you, that is the case. I see it in the comments all the time, which is what I'm getting a little flavor of over here. And the Two of Pentacles coming out twice suggests that there could be somebody who's kind of juggling between, do I stay in this connection or go back to someone else, etc. So I feel as if this person is trying to look for proof outside themselves. And that's their karmic challenge, because the answers aren't out there. They're trying to manifest this answer before they make their move. The Knight of Cups is very romantic, yes. Definitely has an offer of love that is coming from the heart, but I almost feel like they're waiting to see who they're going to give that message of love to, who they're going to offer it to. And the manifestation, the Magician underneath is underneath because they already have all the tools that they need to bring about, to manifest what they're trying to accomplish, but they're looking outside themselves for some other form of proof before they move forward. That's why things are up in the air. Wow. Okay, Queen of Cups up top here is the present energy. Beautiful. Ah, I love it. I love it. Look at this. Wheel of Fortune, Empress, Six of Cups. If it's meant to be, it'll be. That's why it's so important to stay in the energy, at least the Queen of Cups. If you're challenged with regard to, is this my twin, is this not? I'm telling you that I'm seeing past life soulmate energy coming up in the, from the psyche. So there's like this thought pattern that, oh my gosh, if this is fate, this is destiny. This is my person, and I'm supposed to kind of be leading the way here. In this case, the divine feminine is leading. The divine masculine is going through some major upheaval. So here we are taking the lead, feminines. It's part of the plan. Present energy. We are the way showers. Divine guidance underneath, 5 of Swords. You already know the answer to it. Wow. Trust your intuition with regard to whether or not this person is your is the love of your life. Ace of Cups. So I feel almost as if the 5 of Swords as the divine guidance with the first card on it as the High Priestess is saying, trust your gut, trust your instincts, trust your inner knowing, your intuition, connect to your higher self. If it smells like a duck and it walks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, it could be a duck, right? But it could also be the love of your life. And so I almost feel like you're being called to your higher self, your inner knowing, not your suspicions, not your low vibe stuff, not the 7 of Swords, not, don't go there. Five of Wands underneath. It's almost as if there's a reference to you may be feeling conflicted. There may be another energy, I keep saying it because I'm feeling it, coming in the mix, stirring up stuff, stirring up trouble. But it's almost as if you're being told, forget about that. Trust your gut. You've got an offer here. From Spirit, of love, of potentially new beginnings, of something bright and beautiful and fulfilling and emotionally satisfying on every level. You gonna let somebody get in the way of that? No. Okay, so beautiful reading here for the collective. What I'm going to do now is take it to the extended Aries through Pisces. I will be looking at your divine counterpart. So I'll be focusing more on the energies of this person. And we'll take a look of how they are seeing the situation, how they feel about you. We'll get more advice for you from Spirit. I will also pull more Oracle from Moonology. And we'll go all the way around the zodiac. So the link to that is below. There is a $2 off coupon in case you missed the announcement. It's 2Y2D, the number 2, the letter Y, the number 2, the letter D. So you can get $2 off. That's all good through the 31st of July in honor and celebration of the 2 years on the channel. Yay! And if you're in the membership, you do not have to worry about that because the extended is already included in your membership. Okay? Much love to everybody. Full moon blessings to you. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in a future reading soon. Take care. Bye, guys.